Tonight on NewsCenter, we visit Morehead State University's career fair and meet with potential employers. Get a sneak peek at this year's Inscape. We get competitive with MSU's gaming club and see the fate of one of the medical services offered here at MSU. All this and more tonight on NewsCenter.
Good evening and welcome to NewsCenter. I'm Josh Bryant.
And I'm Greg Taylor.
Here's what's making headlines for March 17th, 2019.
Representatives from 99 businesses and organizations came together in ADUC to give students the opportunity to meet potential employers and explore different career paths.
Many students and organizations gathered in ADUC on Tuesday for the Morehead Career Fair. NewsCenter talked with Career Services Interim Director Megan Boone about the event.
The Career Fair is an excellent opportunity for students and alumni to actually meet some employers, some graduate programs face-to-face, to get a chance to talk about their skills, accomplishments, and really shake hands and have a meaningful conversation. I think there is no substitute for that personal interaction that you can get at an event like this.
And plenty of employers were eager to meet with students.
I'm with Fox 56 in Lexington. We are here looking for possible candidates for our marketing consultant positions that we have available.
I'm with Verizon Cellular Sales, and we're looking for graduates that are looking to become leaders in their own community, and then obviously grow with us and become leaders within our organization.
Yeah, we're with Valvoline, and of course we're looking for prepared students in business, any of the CIS, computer technology management type fields, but also, like I said, we are always looking for talent in accounting, with our scientists, our lab, and all throughout really the entire organization.
After every career fair, we hear from students and alumni that land full-time jobs, that land internships, that get a tidbit from a graduate school that really makes them stand out when they apply.
I think it teaches a lot of useful skills and how to appear professional, how to speak professionally, how to network, so yeah.
They gave me a lot of really good information that I was very interested in that I didn't know before, so it was very helpful for me.
For NewsCenter, I'm Isaac Kroon.
Morehead State's online Master of Arts in Sociology has been recognized as Best in Career Development and ranked the 7th best online program in the country. Online Masters.com says Morehead State University focuses on its students with career development throughout a rigorous curriculum that's designed to advance their careers in such areas as social justice, teaching, and more. Professor of Sociology Dr. Sue Talichet acknowledges MSU graduates who are now employed in their chosen profession for the success of the Sociology Master's program.
To the end of the celebration of Black History Month, 28 students and faculty from MSU visited National Underground Railroad Freedom Center in Cincinnati on March 2nd. The Freedom Center is a museum dedicated to awareness of the Underground Railroad through exhibits, public programming, and educational resources. Associate Director of Leadership Programming, Shannon Colvin, said, "For some students, we know they probably would not have made that trip on their own, and we would also have had some international students want to learn about the culture we are in. For more information on student activities, call 606-783-2071.
Morehead State will be officially closing dental services at the end of the semester. The Director of MSU Counseling, Medical, and Dental Services, Tanya Shosha Maurer, says if you are experiencing pain to come on in, but if you are not, you are advised to look for a new dentist. Currently, 550 students annually are served by MSU Dental Services. NewsCenter met with Dakota Barr, who started a Facebook page and petition titled Save Morehead State's Dental Clinic about some of the problems with the dental clinic being taken to St. Clair.
Yeah, so right now their plan is to move it to St. Clair on a contract basis, and I think that they think that's a fine deal because there's still a dental practice that's treating students, but the issue is Morehead State treats students that can't afford it for free. They're going to offer the services on a sliding scale fee, so instead of paying $144 for your visit, you may pay $60 for your visit. That's their idea of a sliding scale fee. that's still unreasonable for students living in poverty. And they don't accept all Medicaids over there. They don't accept the third largest Medicaid provider. And so that's going to leave a lot of students without any options. Well, yeah, I'm not sure what St. Clair Family Dentistry does regarding collections, but that's another issue that St. Clair has in general. If you don't pay your bill, or you're not able to pay your bill, or sometimes you just don't get it on time and you can't pay it, then they send it to a collection agency. And that puts students off on a really bad financial path. And that's something that Morehead State doesn't do. And it's something that students, especially students living in poverty, who are the ones that benefit the most in this clinic, really shouldn't be going through. I think that the university is in a tough spot. Cuts have come down from the governor's office, other offices in Frankfurt, have given them very tough situation, and I don't think anybody believes that they're making these decisions lightly.
NewsCenter reached out to President Morgan, but he was unavailable for comment.
Now let's check in with Olivia Leet for a preview of this week's weather.
Yeah, so we've had some pretty cold days lately, and as the week goes on, it is starting to look a little ugly outside. We're going to see a lot of storms, really windy outside, a mix of rain and snow here and there. Hopefully not too much snow.
No.
But, you know, it's going to be pretty ugly this week and pretty cold. So
Tell me something better next week.
hopefully.
Thanks, Olivia. When we get back, we have an interview with Convergent Media major Jordan Adams.
Looking for somewhere to test your true benching ability? In need of your own rack to squat? Don't feel like running outside in muggy weather and just want a place where you can get good cardio without having to go very far? Come out to our recreational center. Hours and job offerings are available on mymorehead.com.
Back. I'm here with Convergent Media major Jordan Adams. Jordan, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, man.
How's it going?
It's going good. Going good. Had a good day.
Awesome. So, how's Campus Life going?
Campus Life's going good. We're actually about to put out our second episode of the season, probably next Friday. I believe it hits the loop.
Gotcha. Yeah. How did you come across the opportunity to produce the show?
Well, my co-producer Chaz, he had done Morehead Tonight, and he had dropped a segment for Morehead Tonight about cooking on campus. And I'd had an idea of a show that I wanted to do kind of similar to that. And I went up to him and I was like, hey man, would you be interested in doing, a show about kind of stuff like that, like bad DIY tip videos that you'll watch on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
So we took that, and he was like, yeah, let's do it. And so we started trying to figure out ideas and types of episodes that we could do, and it just all kind of fell into place.
That's really cool. What made you become a CVM major?
Well, I've actually been in Morehead now for 7 years as a student. I started as aerospace engineering, and I didn't really enjoy that. And then I went to finance, and finally I decided, you know, I'd always been the kid, you know, that's like when our friends are doing like stupid stuff, we're like, hey, let me video that. I'll be the guy that videos. And so eventually I just decided, you know, I want to do that. I want to be with video and editing and audio and all that stuff. So my buddy Aaron Guy, who used to work on this show, he told me about the major, and I decided to try it out, and I've been here since.
So that's awesome. That's your passion, huh?
Yeah.
Man, it's
I really
pretty
enjoy
cool
what
to
I
be able
do.
to major in that, huh?
Yeah, it's exciting.
All right, well, thank you, Jordan. We'll be right back with your weather update.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
Kind of makes you want to.
Breaking a song?
Yeah? I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest.
I love when the Eagles play.
I love the campus.
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity.
I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities. I love to draw things. And all the athletes. I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Zeta Phi Eta is an academic fraternity that is open to Stratcom and Convergent Media majors.
We are students. We are family.
Build friendships, a network, and a portfolio, only for $40 a semester.
We are
Good afternoon, Moorhead. I'm Olivia Leet, and this is your weather. So currently in Moorhead, your current conditions are 37 degrees with an overcast out there, so you're not seeing much of the sun today. Your humidity is 41% with winds up to 5 miles per hour today. As you can see here on the temperature map, it's 37 in Moorhead, 41 Ashland, 38 in Frankfort, 37 as well in Lexington. It's pretty cold all across the bluegrass today, and the sun hasn't been out a lot. So for tonight, we're going to have a few clouds. Your low is going to be 31 degrees, so pretty cold out there. 50% of precipitation, and your sun will be setting around 6:37 p.m. tonight. For tomorrow, you're going to have a mix of rain and snow. I know it's not exciting. Everyone's wishing for the spring weather, but we'll get it eventually. We have to get through this little spurt of snow real quick, though. Your high is going to be 41 degrees, and your sun will rise around 7:01 in the morning. You got your 7-day forecast. So tonight we'll have a late night of snow around 40%. Tomorrow will be showers and rain, showers and snow, 60%. Storms and wind on Saturday, and it's going to be really windy as the week goes on, really cold out there. Going to get temperatures up to the 60s a little bit, but still going to feel really cold with the wind. Well, this has been your weather, and it's now on to sports with Isaac.
Thanks, Olivia. Let's see what's going on in sports. The women's basketball team kicked off an eventful Thursday night for Moorhead at 5:05 in Johnson Arena. The Eagles took on Murray State in a battle of OVC foes. Miranda Crockett led the Eagles in scoring with 21 points while grabbing 6 boards. Tierra McGowan also added a strong double-double performance with 10 points and 19 rebounds. The Eagles rode these hot hands to a victory with a final score of 80-71. The Eagles then took on Eastern Kentucky on Saturday. Miranda Crockett again steadied the Eagles' offense by adding a stellar 33 points. This scoring outburst led to a close 64-61 victory for the Eagles, which gave them a 22-9 record on the year and the number 2 seed heading into the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament. The men's basketball team then continued the action on Thursday when they took on top NBA prospect Ja Morant and his Murray State squad. The Eagles did a great job of containing Morant's scoring, holding him to just 10 points. However, Morant would end up posting a triple-double. It was a rough night shooting for the Moorhead Eagles as the team shot just 25% from the floor while going 14% from 3. The Eagles would go on to lose 71-52 at home. However, there was a chance for redemption the following Saturday against Eastern Kentucky. The Eagles were led by A.J. Hicks, who posted 21 points, and Davon Cooper, who posted 12 points, all of which came from 3. The Eagles would go on to win a close one by a score of 78-77. That win brought the Eagles to a 12-19 record and places them as the 5th seed going into conference tournament play. The beach volleyball team is off to a great start on the year by going undefeated in the Principia College Beach Bash Tournament. They took down opponents such as Stevenson University, Tusculum University, Carson Newman University, and Principia College during the tournament. The beach volleyball team returns to action on Tuesday, March 19th in South Carolina. Morehead State's baseball team led us to a victory on Saturday, winning both games against New Jersey Tech. Dalton Stanball and Garrett Rogers led the team to victory.
Okay, today, 2 games. We had a doubleheader. Knew that we were going to be able to field a long time today. Wanted to make it a good day. Personally, seeing the ball pretty well, picking up spin early. When you total up about 43 hits in 2 games, it's always going to be a good day. As a team, like I said, a lot of hits on the board, big situations. A lot of guys pitched in today to help us win both games. To get better, I feel like we should cut down on our strikeouts a little bit, and in the middle innings, probably a little bit better quality at bats and bury teams when we can.
I was pretty happy with how the day went. Like Hammond said, it was going to be a long day at the ballpark. We knew we had to play 2 games. I was happy. I felt like I was seeing the ball well, picking it up early. Just had a decent day. As far as the team's concerned, we had 43 hits today over 2 games, and that's what we like to see. As far as moving forward, you'd love to see that every day, but obviously that's not going to happen. Baseball's a funny game, so we just got a situational hit, timely hitting, have timely hitting all year, and that's going to be the key to success for us as a ball club.
Stay tuned for more news after the break.
Taking place at the Claypool Young Art Building, Morehead State University's Department of Art and Design is home to a number of programs and classes. You can take courses in painting, drawing, graphic design, history, photography, and more. You can even obtain a degree in art education or a Bachelor of Fine Arts. To find out more about the Department of Art and Design, you can call 606-783-2766 or email arde@moreheadstate.edu.
An earthquake that struck Tennessee on Tuesday is causing issues for Louisville residents. The Louisville Mega Cavern and Louisville Zoo closed on Wednesday after the zoo discovered a sinkhole in undeveloped portion of the facility. As of now, no damage from the sinkhole has been reported.
NewsCenter's Sahara LaForce met with the Morehead State Gaming Club last Wednesday for their fundraising event.
Last Wednesday, the Morehead Gaming Club held its Super Smash Bros. Fundraising tournament on the second floor of the Camden Carroll Library. The club's vice president, Josh Sands, told NewsCenter more about what the gaming club was and how the tournament worked.
So the gaming club basically is just a bunch of people. We get together, we play games, either video games, board games. There's a D&D group that plays here. So yeah, it's just a bunch of people who love playing games getting together. So the Smash Tournament, that's a fundraising thing. We do these, we did a couple times last semester. We're trying to do a bit more often this semester, but it's just everyone wants to play, comes in, throws in $5, and there's cash prize. We keep some of the money, but we give some of it away as well.
The winner of the night was Levi Wilburn, with Christian Thompson coming in second and Brandon Smith coming in third. The winners got their own customized victory glasses.
In the events, we're attempting to get some esports stuff going with some like Hearthstone, some League of Legends, and maybe a bit of StarCraft, but that's not really set in stone yet, so nothing planned as of now.
If anyone is interested in joining the gaming club, make sure to pop in during their meeting times.
6 o'clock right here, second floor of the library, every Wednesday.
MSU students create projects throughout the year to submit to the literary journal, Inscape.
For years, Morehead State has published Inscape, a literary journal for art and English students. Assistant editor for Inscape, Elizabeth Vaughn Mann, shares what Inscape is all about.
It's specifically designed to help any art student, specifically creative writing of course, but any student at Morehead be able to publish their any fiction writing or poetry writing that they have.
The next issue of Inscape will be published in early May.
That's when we're going to have our Inscape Gala, where everyone gets together at the Claypool Young Gallery, and we give everyone their awards for the art and writing prizes that we have, and people are allowed to get up and read off their writing if they've been published.
When asked what to expect in this year's Inscape, Mann gives us a sneak peek.
Expect a bunch of really interesting, not experimental, but it's definitely, the writing that we received this year is all very emotion driven and very interesting, and I think it's exciting, the things that we have published this year. It's very poetry heavy this year, which is not a bad thing, but I think everyone who sees it will be very impressed by the talent that is being demonstrated in the issue this year.
Mann wants every student who's interested to submit their work into Inscape, and the winners also receive cash prizes. For NewsCenter, I'm Olivia Leet.
Kentucky is debating a bill in the House, Bill 525, which would allow the governor's office to restructure the pension board for Kentucky state teachers. NewsCenter spoke with a Kentucky public school teacher about the sick-out event and how teachers are reacting to House Bill 525. They say that the Kentucky government has taken $22,000 out of their paycheck for the pension, and there is no opt-out option. They noted here that they have only been teaching for 4 years. They also expressed that while all these protests and political discussions are taking place, money for the pension is still being taken out of their paychecks.
A Lexington man who was reported missing this past Sunday has been found dead at the site of a car crash off Interstate 68 in Allegheny County. Maryland State Police were notified about Avery Smothers' Chevrolet found in an embankment near Mountain Road just before 8 a.m. Wednesday morning. The car was not visible from the road. A witness says the car was found about 50 yards off the road. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. After the break, we'll be back with more news.
Are you interested in becoming a service dog sitter or handler? 4 Paws for Ability at MSU allows members to get involved with the Service Dog Association. During your membership, you could help future service dogs get used to a public setting and get accustomed to staying on the clock in a home environment. For more information, follow MSU 4 Paws or email msusda@outlook.com.
Yo, why are you looking at bags, bro? What you need is a chick magnet. You put me in the room and boom, chicks. That's what I'm talking about.
The House Judiciary Committee approved House Bill 136 in Frankfurt yesterday evening. House Bill 136 looks to legalize medical marijuana in the state of Kentucky. The bill would legalize the growth, progressing, and dispensing of medical marijuana to Kentuckians if prescribed by a Kentucky doctor while in the state of Kentucky. The bill prohibits the homegrown element of legislation that previously allowed patients to grow and cultivate their own marijuana plants.
90210 star Luke Perry passed away March 4th after having a massive stroke on February 24th. Perry was put on life support and heavily sedated to give him an opportunity to heal, but he took a turn for the worst after having a second stroke in the hospital. The damage to his brain was too substantial for him to recover.
Alex Trebek, host of the television quiz show Jeopardy! For the past 35 years, announced this Wednesday that he has been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. The TV host has been with Jeopardy! Through nearly 8,000 episodes. Trebek holds the Guinness World Record for most game show episodes hosted by the same presenter, and he does not plan to stop anytime soon. In an address to the public, Trebek said, "I plan to beat the low survival rate statistics for this disease. Truth told, I have to, because under the terms of my contract, I have to host Jeopardy! For 3 more years."
R. Kelly spoke with media for the first time after being arrested and charged with 10 counts of sexual assault and misconduct. The interview, which aired over CBS this morning, was explosive and full of emotion. Kelly talked about the power of social media, claiming that all 50 people that spoke out against him in the Surviving R. Kelly documentary were lying, after which Kelly got out of his chair and began screaming at the cameras.
That's all the news we have for you this week.
Join us next week for your weekly news update.